Hi, my name is Rob, and this is my review of Gotham Academy number 8. Gotham Academy is the type of comic that Mr. Rogers would be proud of if he was still with us today. Mr. Rogers tackled a multitude of topics on his show, including grief and sadness. Many of the lessons that Mr. Rogers taught on his show can be applied in our daily lives, and even with the characters in some of our comic books. Mr. Rogers always tries to see the positive in people. He never seemed to think that one person was wholly bad. The same can be said of our characters in Gotham Academy. Issue 8 opens with a more somber tone in the wake of Olive's mother's death. Kerschl's art and colorist Serge Laponte and Michelle help set the tone with empty rooms, rainfall, and a blue tinge to the proceedings. Writers Becky Cloonan and Cloonan Fletcher have tackled serious topics before, but there are few as serious as the ones such as loss of a loved one and the grieving process as tackled here. Something of immediate interest note is that instead of our usual point of view through Olive's Sherlock's eyes, instead we see the events of issue number 8 through Kyle Michiguchi. Previous readers will remember that Kyle is not just Mia, nicknamed Maps Miyaguchi's older brother, but also Olive's ex. So it's an interesting choice by Cloonan and Fletcher to focus the events from Kyle's point of view, leaving the reader largely in the dark about Olive's state of mind during its events, including her mother's death. Issue number 8 allows our first real look at Kyle as a fleshed-out character, as opposed to largely being defined by his relationship with Olive. It is readily apparent through issue 8 that he still cares for Olive deeply, and that certainly plays a large role in his suspicions of Tristan. Kyle is certainly not a perfect character. His jealousy is apparent in one conversation he has with Olive, but he means well. His actions throughout the issue show a young man who has a good heart. Kyle catches Tristan transformed into a Man-Bat character in the lab of Dr. Kirk Longstrom, a nice Easter egg for fans, who is the new science teacher at Gotham Academy. Soon, events in the issue see Kyle and Maps teaming up to get to the bottom of the investigation. It's worth noting at this juncture that while Olive may be the main protagonist of Gotham Academy, Maps has certainly become the breakout star. There's nothing more adorable yet truly childlike in her reaction to finding out Tristan. Her bright yellow raincoat is a good example of the joy that she brings to each issue, no matter what kind of pall sets over the events of the book. What I love about Gotham Academy that can be seen through the issues with Maps is her character development and the commitment to continuity in showing the school off bit by bit. Referencing the opening paragraph of Mr. Rogers, Cloonan and Fletcher write real characters. These characters aren't perfect, well, except maybe Maps, because she's awesome. And they have their flaws, but what makes them more relatable to the reader in the process. Nobody in Gotham Academy is non-redeemable. Another wonderful component of Gotham Academy is that the people who are often judged quickly for being quote-unquote evil because they're different from others end up being some of the kindest people in the issue, such as Olive, Croc, or Tristan. It's an important lesson for kids and adults alike of reading this comic to learn to not jump to conclusions about others. Something else I love about Gotham Academy is that continues in issue number 8 is the little Easter eggs, callbacks, or references for fans to pick up on. Perhaps most obvious in issue number 8 is Kirk Langstrom's aka Man-Bat, but it's also worth noting that if you look closely enough, that Olive's guidance counselor looks an awful lot like longtime Bat villain Hugo Strange. Furthermore, readers who are willing to take the time to appreciate small details even more are rewarded in the same scene with the book To Turn the Screw on Hugo's desk. The book, of course, is about Ghost, and one of the main characters resides at a boarding school. Something else I enjoyed was Cloonan and Fletcher's having Maps quote Dracula as they chase after Tristan at one point in the issue. It's these little things that go a long way in showing how much the writers and art team care about each panel and in the amount of effort that goes into each issue. It was briefly touched upon earlier, but Kerschl's art brings so much to each page and helps give Gotham Academy that unique feel to it. Whether it's showing the grief that characters like Olive are experiencing or the pure joy across the face of Maps, Kerschl adds such emotional depth and richness to these scenes with his art. Art in comic books can often be compared to cinematography for film. It's been said that great cinematography is when you can tell what's going on in a particular scene or film simply by the movement of the actors, aka blocking. The same can be largely said of art in comics, and with that in mind, Kerschl does a fantastic job of that. We can tell instantly whether our characters are sad, when Kyle is clearly distracted, or what's going on in our main action scenes. Kerschl's cover also may be my favorite yet for his time on Gotham Academy. So, final thoughts. Gotham Academy number 8 is a fantastic jumping on point for new readers interested in the title. Cloonan Fletcher did an excellent job of crafting an issue that works for both continuing and new readers alike. Gotham Academy offers up something special right now in comics, both children and adults. It's a consistently strong title each month with wonderful storytelling and superb art from Kerschl. Definitely do yourself a favor by picking up this title if you haven't already, but definitely also give at some point and take a chance to read issues 1 through 7. I would give Gotham Academy number 8 a 9.0 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. But that's just my thoughts. What did you think of Gotham Academy number 8? Comment below and let me know what you think, and please don't forget to subscribe.